Father God, I am just learning how to pray. Bear with me. First, I thank you for the life of everyone that's here with me.
What me find insulting is that when the culture benefits you, you use it. And when you're finished using it, because remember, Andrew is not cool. He's not cool. He's a nerd.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's Kartel. Representing for Blessydgazadiva.
Provider.
Very good. We can hear you. We can hear good. Welcome to State of the Union. Here is Tanya, Steven. Thank you for joining with us. We really appreciate it. I told you we'd wait for you. You're that important.
Gosh, thank you. Thank you
mentally ill, Tony Matterhorn. We're talking to Mr. Damion Crawford, and we're talking about the situation. Mentally ill, Tony Matterhorn. We're talking to Mr. Damion Crawford, and we're talking about the situation, of course, in Jamaica, and you know what's at stake. I made the statement in the very beginning, and I made the statement at the State of the Union. The first State of the Union is that I believe if our culture of reggae music is decreased in Jamaica, the rippling effect will happen around the world. I truly believe that. So I'm here talking and trying to get the in-depth. I'm a born Canadian, but I've been to Jamaica, been in this culture. I've played dances alongside Tony Matterhorn. I've seen traveled the world through this culture. Your music, Tony's music, has helped me get around in this world. And I see something we're losing. I talked to Mr. Crawford almost a year ago, and he told me something, and it was really resonated with me, is that, he told me about the hotels are going to be the spots where people could play music. The streets are going to be emptied. Tanya, do you believe that this lockdown, what's going on with the political movement right now, is overly aggressive, almost close to communism?
Yeah, you some very loaded words, but yes, I think it is extremely aggressive, especially since it isn't producing any positive result. It's like if you do it and it didn't work, what's the point in keep doing it again and again, it not working? If it was working, I would say fine, but it's not working, and the attitude towards dancehall, to me, is becoming troubling. It'll get troubling. We have a prime minister and his administration will use dancehall, because the last election was a dub clash. Them use dancehall.
And then you
if they run an election, the entire election was just dancehall culture. A dancehall culture. It was a clash. Matterhorn, tell me, say, it's never a Matterhorn and Panther clash that they made of last election.
That's weird. Tanya, me sit back, me there foreign at the time. And then when me reach Jamaica, me come down after election. Me see all the artists that tell me, say, imagine I do that, me say what?
You say now run the election.
So you're the hypocrisy.
No,
you're the hypocrisy now. Let me tell you let me tell you the part where really insult me. For the election, I'm not gonna lie and get some bad dub.
Yeah.
Election, the minister roll out in a green clocks. I'm gonna drop skill dub. I'm gonna drop intense dub. And then after that, I got the opening of the stock market. Chronix played the song and him say, this is what music for sound like. So why you never play some Chronix dubbing at the Clash, Virgin?
Jeez.
It's not Chronix dubbing playing. He plays Stop
it. Calm down. Tanya, pull up. Tanya,
Tanya, you have mashed up the clutch.
Tanya said, why you never drop some chronic stuff?
Intense, chronic, skilly, all of the youth them can coexist peacefully. This is not, for me, it's not a competition one versus the other. What me find insulting is that when the culture benefits you, you use it. And when you're finished using it, because remember, Andrew is not cool. He's not cool. He's a nerd. So him take dancehall and him wrap himself in the fabric of dancehall to appear cool to attract the youths. And then when him finish use it,
him clap.
He can't inside and then start blame it for crime.
Really? I don't know.
I'm going to tell you the hypocrisy. I remember when Bunting, you remember when Bunting didn't make a speech pertaining to Kartel and the whole Liberate them turn over upon him? And that was just, he just made a speech pertaining to Kartel alone. And the Liberate them turn over upon him and now them condemn the entire genre.
Oh, yeah.
He level of hypocrisy, it reeks to heaven.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this. I want to listen to this. The whole I want supposed to know. No politician, I don't care which side of the fence you come from. If you're a Liberate or PNP, this I go to anyone I know. Uno, no bigger than the music. And Uno can't stop the music. You know why? I know Uno do the music. I know Uno name Tanya Stevens. I know Uno name Bounty Killer. I know Uno name Beanie Man. Uno can't stop the music. So guess what? If I were Uno, allow it. Because guess what? Tanya can do her music from her own studio. You cannot tell Tanya what to produce or when to produce. Because Tanya Stevens have her distributors and come out, these streets don't love you like I do, part 3. We can put it on iTunes. You so if you know the music, the Bible tell you music alone shall live. Any boy, any girl fight against music. What will happen to you? You can't fight music.
Mike.
You cannot fight music.
Mr. Crawford, you're in the dark, you know. Mr. Crawford, you're in the dark. We can't see you. You're in the dark.
I go back here.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't want to go on like you know to be a selector.
We know music. You cannot stop. Remember, the music never start with Bob Marley or Michael Jackson, you know. Music start long before them. And the Bible tells us that music alone shall live.
Is this a cry?
Hold on, Mr. Crawford. Is this a cry for is this a sensible mission for artists to realize the unity that is needed now? But how could you unify with some of the artists them that either did dub plates or did what they did, and now they're getting crucified?
No, it doesn't matter. We're not the ones who did. The ones who did is a part of our heritage and a part of our legacy. So even if Tanya Stevens did do a dub for, say, Tony Matterhorn, and you do one for Crawford, we cannot burn out that.
Artist is artist.
Illiterate people will come out and say, I want to see them artists to do dub plate. No, we can't do that. At the time, it was fun and nice. So we do it. But now is the time to unite and show that we're unified.
Can they do it in songs? Tanya, can it be done in songs?
It can be done in songs, but some of these boys in the music business, I would not like to say it, but them bad mind. Them fight one another hard. Remember, me have a song where coming like We Are the World, you know. With every artist just put one line, you know. But all right. That's why I was so angry with the versus stick. Because I look on them and say, I want to put out something. And they would not do it. I look on them and say, during the pandemic, Matterhorn have the biggest platform, me and Major at the Jamaican department. And I say, I could do this. They wouldn't done it. And then I say, want to run, go for this. Hey, when me bust it up on them, I never respond about no boy and no girl. People say, Bachi, a Bunty and Beanie. I say, Bunty and Beanie. Hold them here.
But you see,
that me not agree.
yeah,
me not agree though. Me think say Bounty and Beanie have a franchise fi go for whichever platform they want. You know, fear.
Yeah,
say.
but at the same time, Tanya, if we not build one for ourselves,
But how you
for people yard.
But if you decide to fear one them for build, you can't tell the man which one they want to build Matterhorn.
That's our one. Let's build a platform. And then
But they never see it as a platform.
Yeah.
Them see Versus as a platform that exists for bigger than them. We have to learn to stop do that too.
Problem.
No magic.
No.
We have to stop do that. We have to stop criminalizing each other to seize the opportunity. No, don't do that. Versus established. And not because the brand Versus is already established, but because everybody went involved in a Versus much more established than any one dancehall artist.
And one thing me know as a Jamaican, we no business no way you have over your yard. We want to know say our floor clean. I saw me grow.
That's not true.
That's not
what I grew up with.
Yeah, but
I grew up in Badman village.
Yeah, but that's how we grow. Tanya, when you was a little girl, your mother no business if over there so them have a color TV. We have a black and white over here, so we still have a $6 million man over here, so God go with you over there so with the color TV.
But Magic,
I saw me grow.
You see, what is the problem? I think the direction of the criticism is the incorrect direction, because the youth them have some song and people want them song. If I was an artist and the Prime Minister want my song, or a politician, because even though people curse politicians, they still have a certain level of respect in the society or stature within the society. So you feel like it is a respect then if the politician say, give me a song, or worse, is an exciting activity and all the people get song. So the youth them say, yo, all right, me I go give a song. Me not have no problem with that. See? What is the problem is, if I felt that this was negative, I shouldn't ask for it. If me say, yo, this song is a arms off song, I shouldn't request it. The request and the delivery is the man who requests, is the person who wrong. If him never want the product there, if you not eat meat, how come you gonna jerk pork and jerk chicken? You not eat meat. So you can't blame the man who is selling chicken to say, yo, me sell chicken, because you order chicken. So how you ever come now and say, yo, Skilly Bang song, yo, my plane just crashed with the coke. Yo, no can't talk about coke. But you order the coke, no plate. That don't make no sense.
But you see, go back to my point. Stick to your own.
No, but me I say, if me, you think that me care who want egg to eat? If entertainment start to say me not sell, anybody will order me I sell. Me not care if you're a rasta, you're a ballad, or if you're a politician. Yeah. You know how much labor right me sell egg and curry goat? Me no business. Because me's a businessman. I sell.
Exactly.
Right. So when all right. Tony, may I tell you something? If Andrew Holness right now say one, some of my mutton in our JLP bag, him can come carry it tomorrow. Me no business, I sell.
Of course. And that me believe you have to look out for yourself first. That's when me I tell you,
as a business,
Tanya, that's when me I try to tell you, say, we're not unified, and me and you about long time, Tanya, in the business. A years we boss. So we know these things. And the ones that we boss before we. You see, until we come together and build our own thing, you know, I reach enough artists, that's why them flop out and them all know them not live out the rest of them days. Them get a quick money and flop because them quick to take the quick money. Them not build. You know much artists where they are Jamaica when they have a big studio? Tanya Stevens, them have them studio and thing. How much boy they were boss before you never even have a studio? You know why? Because them always want a hand down. Them always want something and don't believe in for them own thing.
Okay,
that's,
you know what?
That's the problem with entertainment.
Let me, Tanya and Matterhorn, you're the perfect, to direct this question to, especially when it comes to reggae music. Why are we not reaching the multi-platinum sales? Why are we not? The exposure is there. I mean, you go anywhere in this world and you say Matterhorn, you say Tanya Stevens, you say Charlie Black, you say whoever. Everybody Bounty Killer, it's Bob. Everybody knows Bob. But why? What is going on that, I dislike the part of the